Well, good evening everyone. I'm Elsie Normington and I want to give you a very warm welcome tonight to this community sing-along. This is called Singing for Pleasure, and there's Norma Upton first. Good evening Norma, it's nice to see you. And normally we meet in the Merkinch Community Centre every Tuesday night, and this is now week 19 of our closure in the community centre. So we're having little online sessions where we can just join in and have a good old-fashioned sing-along. So we're going to start with a few warm-ups, and as you know, it's good to just do a little bit of humming. So there we go. There's Angela Mackenzie. Good evening, Angela. Good to see you. And we're going to just do a little bit of humming. If you've not been singing all day, it's a good thing to hum because it's a very gentle warm-up of your throat. So let's try that again. And there's Anne Johnson and Ian Cameron and Kay Mackenzie. Lovely to see you all, folks. Thank you for joining in. So we're going to start a few wee warm-ups. Tonight I've got a tap dance tune and we're going to sing a few scales. So here we go. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Come on now, do your warm-ups. La 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 la. La 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 la. Now. So that was a nice wee warm-up to get started, and as you know, that's much shorter than we normally have at the community centre. And there's Effie and Shane. Good evening, Shane. It's nice to see you, and I so miss seeing you, Shane. I hope we'll be able to meet up soon. And there's Carol Walker. Good evening, Carol and Phyllis. Lovely to see you all there, folks. So that's us done a wee quick warm-up, and we're going to start with a real great old-fashioned song tonight. And as you know, Singing for Pleasure is all about having pleasure and singing all our favourite songs. So we're going to start off with Valderie, the Happy Wanderer. It's number 171 in your books if you're following along. And this song was written way back in the early 1800s, imagine that. And then it became much more famous in 1954, and it reached a #1 hit actually when a children's choir sang it. So there you go, and it's still a golden oldie favourite today. So are we all there? 171 Valderie. Here we go. There, we can have a little bit of movement. Ready? I love to go a-wandering along the mountain track, and as I go I love to sing my knapsack on my back. Valderie, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera, my knapsack on my back. I love to wander by the stream that dances in the sun. So joyously it calls to me, come join my happy song. Here we go. Valderie, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera, my knapsack on my back. I wave my hat to all I meet, and they wave back to me, and blackbirds call so loud and sweet from ring until the day I die. Oh, may I always laugh and sing beneath God's clear blue sky. Here we go. Boundary, 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 my knapsack on my back. Well, there you go. Did you enjoy singing that? It's a great wee number, isn't it? And I've been out a lot with Daisy, walking about, especially around North Keswick, finding lovely little walks, and it's great because you do end up saying hello to lots of people, don't you? I don't always wear a hat, I must say, but I always like to wear a smile, because I think when you smile, oftentimes people send the smile back, and I think a smile can sometimes actually lift somebody's day. So I work hard at just giving a wee smile and a wee hello, and sometimes you get a chat, sometimes you don't, but you can pass on that warm feeling to somebody else when you're out wandering. So there we go, that was the Happy Wanderer. So there we are now. We're going to sing another old favourite now, and it's number 24 in the book. And we've not sung this for quite a long time, actually. I'm always looking through just to see what we've been singing to try and bring a variety as much as possible. So we're going to sing Annie's song today. And of course, this was very famous with John Denver in 1974. And actually, it was his second #1 hit. So that's quite interesting, isn't it? You know, John Denver. So you fill up my senses like a night in the forest. Annie's song. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come, let me love you, let me give my life to you, let me drown in your laughter, let me joy in your arms, let me lay down beside you, let me always be with you. Come, let me love you, come love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Well, there we go. A nice old favourite, Annie's Song. So lovely to see you all watching tonight. I see Norman is there. You've joined us, Norman. Nice to see you again. And there's my dear friend Bob Bull. Good evening, Bob. It's nice you're dropping by. So there we go. That was Annie's Song. Now then, we're going to have a comical song. I always like to have a bit of fun, a bit of enjoyment. It's always good to laugh, isn't it? And have a wee joke. And since I'm on my own, I'm not that great at jokes. So I'll try to find some comical songs that we can sing instead. So we're going to sing The Little Brown Jug. It's page 107 if you're in your books there. And actually, this was written way back in 1869, imagine that, by a man called Joseph Winner. But when Glenn Miller came along with all his swing music, wonderful music, that's when The Little Brown Jug really took off. So we're going to have a wee go at singing this, and you can think about Glenn Miller and his big orchestra. I've got my chord keyboard here, and all the arrangements I play are my own arrangements on the chord. But it's not quite Glenn Miller, but we'll do our best. So here we go. Here we go. You ready? My wife and I lived all alone in a little old hut we call our own. She loves gin and I love rum. I tell you now we've lots of fun. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee? I'm going to put it down a wee bit. Do you think it's a wee bit high? It is a wee bit high. So we'll just put it down a couple of semitones, and I'm sure you won't be screeching then. And this time, to try and emulate Glenn Miller, I'm going to put it on the trumpet and the clarinet. So here we go. If all the folks in Adam's race. If all the folks in Adam's race were gathered together in your place, I'd prepare to shed a tear before I get with you, my dear. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee? My wife and I lived all alone in a little log hut we call our own. She loves gin and I love rum. I tell you now we've lots of fun. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee? So there we go. That was a bit of fun, wasn't it? Little Brown Jug, and I hope you enjoyed the nice jazzy music. And I see my dear friend Helen Monroe has joined. Good evening, Helen. It's lovely to see you join in for a little community sing-along. Now then, next up we're going to do a Scottish song. I always like to have a little taste of Scotland, and here's some tartan here. I'm going to hang on my keyboard. I don't know if you'll see that or not, but there we go. Just for a little prop. And we're going to sing now a song about the tartan. Now this was written, of course, the words were by Sidney Bell, but the music was by the famous Kenneth McKellar. So it's number 183 in your books, and you need a lot of breath for this one. There's a lot of words and it's quite fast. Anyway, here we go, the tartan, and it's set to a Scottish reel. So here we go. There are hundreds of tartans so lovely to see, and many a famous has graced the journey, and the set that I wear is both ancient and proud. It's the pride of my heart and the dearest of all. Oh, well, it's hay for the tartan and ho for the tartan, the stand for the Highlands from Skye to Dundee, and it's proud I'm wearing the tartan I'm wearing, the pride of my clan and the tartan for me. Oh, there's the Bruce, the Buchanan, the Fraser and McBean, MacDonald, McNeil and McPherson and McLean, but I can't name them all, and it's no use to try. So I'll give you the tartan from Solway to Skye. Oh, well, it's hay for the tartan and ho for the tartan, for the Highlands from Skye to Dundee. Oh, and it's proud I'm bearing the tartan I'm wearing, the pride of my clan and the tartan for me. Aye, the children of Scotia may roam the world o'er, but their thoughts I return to the land they adore, and the skirl of the pines sends a heart beating high, and the tartans of home bring a tear to the eye. Oh, well, it's hay for the tartan and ho for the tartan, the stem for the Highlands from Skye to Dundee, and it's proud I'm wearing the tartan I'm wearing, the pride of my clan and the tartan for me. Oh, and it's proud I'm wearing the tartan I'm wearing, the pride of my clan and the tartan for me. Well, there we go. That was a nice wee number all about the tartan. So there we go, a wee bit of tartan tonight. And boy, that took a lot of breath, didn't it? So hope you all managed to keep up. That was the tartan song. Now then, okay, our next song then, we're going to sing a quieter song, so you won't quite need as much breath for it this time. And this is a lovely song, music by Elton John and the lyrics by Tim Rice. And this is taken from the wonderful Disney movie, and of course it's become a wonderful musical production, The Lion King. And if you've ever seen it, you'll know just how wonderful it is. And if you get the chance to go and see it, it's magnificent. So we're going to sing Can You Feel the Love tonight, and it's number 40 in your books. And I think it's good to talk about love, because there's all kinds of love, isn't there? We often say, oh, well, you know, I love my husband or my partner, or but you might love your dog, you might love your car. But I think it's lovely to talk about the love of friendship. That's what I think. Because, you know, we can share lovely love of friendship together. And I just like to celebrate God's love, because God has put love in our hearts and we can love one another. So this is a lovely song, and often when we sing it together and singing for pleasure, we often just feel that sense of love and connectedness for each other. And I hope you feel that tonight while we sing this song. Can you feel the love tonight? Restless warrior, just to be with you. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. Well, that's a great number, isn't it? Can you feel the love tonight? So I hope you enjoyed singing that. I hope it's lifting your spirits. I know this is very long, week 19, and we still don't know when our centre will open, and we don't know when we'll be allowed to sing again. There seems to be quite a thing about not singing and all that. So we just have to keep singing at home and look forward to these times when we feel a sense of connection together, that I miss you all, and I'm sure you all miss coming to the group. So I hope you feel raised up by these lovely songs, and we're going to finish tonight with that great song, You Raise Me Up. It's just at the end of your book there, to page 219. We're going to sing You Raise Me Up, and this song was written in 2002, and many artists have sung this and recorded this. Of course, it was made very famous by Josh Groban, and also Westhill as well, Westlife, and Ali Jones. So various performers have sang this. It's a really great song, and I hope that as we sing it, that you'll just feel lifted up tonight. You Raise Me Up. When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit over with me. You raise me up so I can stand a mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. There is no life without its hunger. Each restless heart beats so imperfectly. But when you come and I am filled with wonder, sometimes I think I glimpse eternity. You raise me up so I can stand the mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me we go. I hope you're feeling raised up tonight with that wee sing-along. Just a little community sing-along for singing for pleasure. So thank you all very much for joining tonight. I'm really delighted that you've supported this little session, and I hope you're going away with a wee spring in your step. So here's till the next time. Thanks for watching, and good night, everyone.